It's go time. Woo, let the explosion begin. AI marketing, my peeps here. I got to tell you what, and my staffing friends out there that's watching today, our marketing and staffing industry, it's a little bit off. So I decided to bring somebody into Guru from the outside in the AI marketing world to give us some tips today. My man, Scott, what's up, buddy?
How you doing, brother? I appreciate it. That was a fun intro you had there. Explosions and fire. It sets the stage.
It does, man. And that's my character too, as you can tell, right?
Yes, sir. I love it. Energy. It's great.
Oh man. I tell you what, but in a couple, what is it? A week and a half, we'll be at AI
2 weeks
Marketing
from
World
today.
in Dallas, Texas, man.
2 weeks from today.
2 weeks from today, man. I can't wait to be there. I'm coming from Staffing World on a plane right to Texas, man. So we're gonna have a blast, buddy.
Yay. I'm excited. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
But I got to tell you, our industry, and and I'm trying to introduce you a lot of people in the staffing industry. We're still using the old school stuff, Jasper, ChatGPT, stuff like that. I want us to like flip the switch and go into some total different avenues because, as you know, you can't get rid of AI. It's here to stay, and if you don't embrace it, you're going to be left behind.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of think about it like, Yellow Pages versus the iPhone or versus Facebook, right? It's like there were so many people. I remember in 2006, 2007, there's so many people who are resistant to getting a smartphone, getting the first iPhone, getting on Facebook. Like I was even one of them. I was like, I'm not getting on Facebook. And for a year, I was like, I'm not going to do it. And then I was like, okay, I'll do it. So I think I finally got on in like 2000, maybe 2007, 2008. It was about a year after Facebook hit mainstream. And then I realized like the marketing potential. And then all of a sudden, people who are resistant, business owners who are resistant, they're like, no, I'm still going to spend all this money in the Yellow Pages. I'm going to change the name of my company to an A. So I show up first in my section. Right. It's like, those were like the tactics back then. And then slowly but surely Yellow Pages disappeared and Facebook took over. This is the same thing we're experiencing right now. It's everybody thinks that they can do everything that they need can be done from their iPhone. It's like, yes, of course it can be, but you can be 100x more efficient if you build a clone of yourself using a custom GPT. You'd be 100x more efficient if you use a software like Gamma to build your presentations.
Yeah.
And I'm going to show a couple of softwares, a couple tools that I think that anybody could use here in just a few minutes. But if you're not using it, if you're not using AI, you're not being as productive as you could be. And you can make 2, 3, 4 times as much with fewer hours spent if you just integrate these AI systems into your business.
100%. And you know what? ChatGPT, so many people play with it and they're like, oh, it doesn't give me the right answer. Can you explain real quick, Scott? It's what you feed it, man.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess if you're going to ChatGPT looking for answers, I think that's kind of like one of the things that is, that's not really how I use it. I use it as a creative tool. I use ChatGPT as a creative tool, as a creative assistant.
Okay.
It also does good job at like, I can feed it a bunch of information and it can separate and segment data for me really easily. I don't typically go and ask it questions that need to be very specific because there is some like, well, what are the resources? Is this true? And I'll fact check it. I'll be like, hey, this actually isn't true. Or I'll ask it, is everything in this, when it responds with when I ask a question, it responds with a response, I'll say, is everything in your response factually accurate? And then it'll do like a self-check on itself and be like, oh, actually I made this up. It's an example.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for telling me. There was just a graph that was put out. I saw it on X. Somebody put it out a couple weeks ago that was showing how the original ChatGPT was far more accurate than it is right now when it comes to like factual data. And so you have to be more careful now. But what it's doing is it's reading things from a billion users. And then it's also trying to predict what we want. So there's a lot of like little nuancy things that prevent it from being super accurate, but it's going to get better and better as time goes on.
Oh, it's only been around for what, a year and a half? I mean, look at the
almost 3. Yeah.
3 years now.
Isn't that wild?
It is wild. Oh man. You ready to deep dive into it, brother?
What's that?
You ready to deep dive into it?
let's do it.
Let's
Yeah.
do it, man. All right, here we go.
Okay, so I've got 4 tools I'm going to be sharing with everybody. This first one is Suno, and Suno is actually a music making app. And I'm going to share with you one of my songs here in just a second.
Okay.
So incredible. Like I'm not a musician. I'm not a musical artist. I don't proclaim to be, and I don't want to diminish anybody's artistic sense. There's a lot of people who are out there who are like probably pretty frustrated with this app. But the reason I'm bringing this up is because my specialty is marketing. Like I've been in marketing for my entire life, marketing sales, my entire
Nice.
adult life in one way or another. And if you're not using tools like this to stand out, then you're not building a moat for yourself as you're moving forward. So I'm always looking at these creative tools thinking, how can I use this to create a creative moat around myself so I'm not just like everybody else who's using ChatGPT or who's marketing the same way. So Suno is awesome. I am a huge ultimate frisbee player, and we've
Nice.
got a big ultimate frisbee pickup game this Saturday that I'm prepping a playlist for. So I have written like I've had chat. I have not written AI. I have prompted ChatGPT to write about 10 different ultimate frisbee songs that we can play in our playlist during these games. And so I just want to share, just listen to the quality of this. Oh, I'm not on the right screen. Hold on, just saying. Let me find it out.
Got it.
It's right here. There we go. All right, so we'll go with which one? We'll go with. Let me just add to my playlist. Hold on, just saying. Let me find it.
DJ.
Yeah,
Staffy Shark is in the house. Here we go with Scott.
Like, check this out. This is so
Love it, man.
so cool. Okay, here we go.
Yo. Forgot my cleats.
Can you hear that?
Oh yeah.
Guess I'm running raw today.
Okay, listen to this.
Yo, let my spikes by the door, don't move, my bad, tragic, brain short circuited, panic attacking, bag half, zip spastic, yo, you playing barefoot, silent, laughing, sarcastic, but I'm laughing back, mask off, savage tactic, grass cold, toes numb, still cut through static, I pivot and plan like a gymnast, acrobatic slip, whip, they yell, but the grip's like magic.
I'm ripping these lanes, whole field getting manic, barefoot, but I'm running wild, tearing through the night, nothing slows me.
All right, man, like...
Man, I'm gonna tell you what, I sound like I'm listening to like, Sierra or something. Now, seriously, that was just beyond.
So yeah, so the thing that so I'm not trying to compete with artists. I'm also not trying to like sell this music at all. But what I'm trying to do is curate specific sounds or playlists that are meaningful for whatever it is that I'm doing. I also like, you know how hard it is to I'm an editor. I've edited over 1,000 videos myself. I've had to hand select music for a lot of my videos, and it's near impossible sometimes to find the right tone for a video that you're creating. Well, with Suno, you can do that in 5 seconds. Like I'll go to ChatGPT, I'll say, write me a song on this. It'll write me a song. I'll go over to Suno, I'll drop it into Suno, say, hey, this is the style I want it in. And then it'll bust out something like this that sounds like a professional level music, like piece of music. And I'm just curating my own playlist for everything that I'm doing. So that way I can be feeding my mind music that is directed towards things that I'm excited about. So anyway, that's just an example of how I'm using Suno. You can absolutely use it for marketing. There's a lot of people who are using it now. I've seen realtors who use it in shorts or reels on Instagram. They're using it to promote houses. The sky's the limit. You can get as creative as possible as you want, and any style. Like it's amazing.
And you know what's amazing, Scott? Like if you get the iPhone or Droid, you got the same music, that free music. It's the same beat. It's kind of boring,
Yeah.
You hear it over and over again.
Yep, absolutely. Okay, so let me show you this one. Okay, so this is Yoinkit, yoinkit.ai. And this actually, I'm co-founder of this tool, and I built it specifically so that way we could use it in our agency for creating content. So basically, what you do is you go to any website, and when you have this app, I'll just take you let's go to Fox News. We'll go to this. Let's go anything, Senate House. Let's go something that's a little bit more interesting. Disasters. Okay, disasters. So you go to a website. Oh, you're not seeing my screen. Here we go. Go to a website. I'm on foxnews.com.
Mm-hmm.
I come up here, click bookmark. Okay. And then I am, whoops, where's my prompt? Oh, it's because I'm not on an actual thing. Hold on one second. We'll go right here. Does this have an article attached to it? Doesn't have an article. Oh no. I'm wasting time.
Okay.
Here we'll go conflicts. Let's see if we can get something.
Ooh, million things on conflicts. Come on.
Here we go. It's all television. Dang it. Okay. Well, the idea is you find an article, you find a blog post, you find anything, and you press the bookmark. And what it does is a little box will appear right here. You press yoink it. It gets sent over here. The whole article, it rips the photos, it rips the screenshot of the page, it rips the entire article. And then you can, with one button, turn it into a script.
No way. Man.
Yeah, turn it into a script. So here's, opening hook for this one. What if I told you that buried under the soil of the Czech countryside lies a treasure trove of unimaginable wealth, gold and silver coins from a civilization lost to history, waiting to be unearthed. Today, and then this is a little bit weird. I would never say we delve. I'd say today I'm diving into an extraordinary adventure that rediscovered this ancient bounty. Right. So and then you can work back and forth to sound like you. But the idea is like you can take anything from the internet and turn it into content just by pressing one button.
Quick.
That's Yoink It. Yeah, Yoink It is, so you can also, you can take YouTube videos. So check this out. Here's a YouTube video. It takes a thumbnail, takes all the metadata, and then you just press a button, turns it into a piece of content. The big one here, X Threads. So you can go to Twitter and say, yoink this thread, and it'll yoink all the images from that thread and the entire thread and all of the comments to that thread. And then you can turn that into content. Insane.
Man, this is like supercharged. I mean, seriously, It's like, because you know what, I got to tell you, in our industry, a lot of people use Canva still and all that old school, which is great, but this is totally way beyond that.
Oh my gosh. I'm not even showing you. Gosh, dang it.
Okay.
I'm like, I was showing you all the things, and then it didn't pull it up on the screen. So here, let me just do a repeat.
Let's do it real quick here. Yeah.
Okay. So Fox News pulls the whole article, then you press one button and you can turn it into a breakdown analysis, right? So this will be a breakdown analysis. Here's some other examples. Here's somebody's thread from X, got all the pictures here, and then it'll turn it into a script for you. Very easy and simple. So, okay, next up. This is my buddy, Austin Armstrong.
Gotta love Austin, buddy. Woo-woo.
Yeah. So Syllabi.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Yeah, Syllabi is supercharged. Like, this is an editor. It'll create faceless videos. It will edit for you. It'll create scripts and voiceovers. Whatever type of content you want to create, Syllabi can help with that creation aspect of it. And I mean, they've got a ton of features now. Bulk scheduler, you can schedule from the app. You can do faceless videos, long form videos, art, like any type of content that you want. Syllabi is there for it. So what we've been doing is we'll use Yoink It to create the scripts, bring them over to Syllabi, and have Syllabi create the videos. So again, the point of this is like, we're stacking these tools to save time, right? Like, it used to take me a day to research a topic and write a script that I wanted to write for a YouTube video. Now I can do it with 3 clicks of a button, and then I can go in there and make some tweaks. And it understands my voice too. That's the other thing. Like, the more you use these things, the more that they understand your voice. And then with Syllabi, you take the scripts over there and it can create an entire flow for you. It can create B-roll for you. It can do all of these things. Again, editing used to take hours and hours. It doesn't have to take hours and hours anymore. All right. And then last but not least, one of my absolute personal favorites is Gamma. Have you used Gamma?
No, I haven't.
Okay. So Gamma is incredible. So what you can do with Gamma is take a ChatGPT prompt, drag and drop it into Gamma, and then Gamma will turn it into a slide deck. It'll turn it into a presentation. It'll turn to a website, whatever you want to do. So all I did with this one was I just gave it a prompt with a whole bunch of information, and then it made all of these slides. Like it did everything, and then you can come in here and tweak them and change them. So
Cool.
reports, think about this: reports, presentations, graphics, like infographics, anything you want, it will create. And then I come in and I'll just drag and drop. So this is an AI image that it created.
Yeah,
for
let me see. We're still in syllable right now. You got to
Oh,
put the other one up. Yeah, that's okay. Now we're ready.
Here we go. Gamma.
Gamma's in the house. Let's do it, brother. Oh, look at you,
Hey,
man.
we're making it fun, right?
That's
So
right.
you can see here, like this is a presentation. I just dragged and dropped information, and and then it creates a format for me. So this is an AI image right here.
Mhm.
This is a framework AI image. Then I add my own AI images, or my own images, not AI, but it'll do graphs and charts, and you've got all sorts of different styles of presentation. So you think about it in the sense of presentations, Gamma can do it. Infographics, Gamma can do it. Websites, Gamma can do it. Reports, Gamma can do it. This is another thing that it used to take me hours to create reports. I can drag and drop information into Gamma and have a report done in under 5 minutes.
Man, our industry needs this kind of stuff. I'm going to tell you, because we're big into sales right now and staffing, and to grab that attention of a customer with these kind of stats and stuff to send out in an email. I mean, this is like priceless. I mean, seriously.
But again, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Richard. Like we have to build a moat with creativity, because if everybody's using the same tools, everything's going to look the same. So we've got to have our own creative thumbprint on the stuff that we're creating. Otherwise, it's just going to all look the same. So the moat is in the creativity, and it's going to force people to be thinking more on a creative plane, which is actually a good thing, because people are far too stuffy.
Can you say that again? Seriously,
People are lame, man.
You know what? And I got to tell you, like, even in staffing, I tell the sales reps when you go in, they go in so stiff, and they go in and like, well, any sales, you're real stiff, and this is what I can provide for you. You just got to be yourself. I call it valuetainment. That's my key word: value and bring entertainment. But with the stuff that we have, you just showed today, I mean, I'm just thinking beyond this for like attracting candidates and clients. You just can't put a little print out there, like a bold print, and say, hey, come in and find me a job. That doesn't work anymore. You got to bring them in with creativity. And this is awesome.
Yep. Yeah. So it's, I mean, I have they call it the tech stack, right? I've got a tech stack. I spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars a month on all of these like little tools, but I stack them in ways that make a return that is far larger than the amount that is spent. And the time that is saved is insane too. So it's worth it, in my opinion.
Is there any little tidbit here on LinkedIn? Any recommendations on LinkedIn to really grab attention? Because that's something in our industry, people's trying to grab that attention over and over again on LinkedIn, and they don't have a solution.
So, okay. So here's another kind of tool that Austin created. I actually created a custom GPT for this, but Austin created a tool for this too. I think it's called Threadmaster. So basically you can use this tool Threadmaster to create content that is specifically intended to create a thread and elicit an emotion. Now, my recommendation is you don't just let AI create all your content for you. Otherwise you're just going to be who's actually talking anymore. But the point is like there are definitely tools out there like VO3 for video. You can create really funny and incredible video content for LinkedIn that stands out, that looks different. You can create an avatar of yourself with HeyGen, and it can be your talking robot persona. You can use Gamma to create infographics. Drag and drop information from a blog post into Gamma, and it'll create an infographic for you. Then you can share infographic. All of these things, it's just speed. If you just are cranking these things out day in and day out, you're gonna crush. You're gonna stand out.
And you know what's something else? Maybe you can tell the audience out there. So I say this over and over. It's about speed, but it's also giving you time back for your desk, these other stuff with family or human connection with work.
100%. Yeah, because we have been convinced over the last 20 years now with social media that we need to be on social media 24/7. And that's, if you can create 10 posts and schedule them by 8:30 in the morning, then you can be online and be present throughout the day and not have to actually be online and be present throughout the day. You can be with your family. You can be networking. You can do whatever you want with all of that extra free time that you used to spend creating content or doing some of these like arduous tasks that just take up time.
Okay, one I'm going to throw you on. Billboards. Our industry still does billboards. What's your take on stuff like that print?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Like actual billboards?
A billboard that says now hiring, yeah, with their logo on it.
Actually, in the staffing industry, I mean, billboards, I think probably have a pretty good return for some industries, like, for like restaurant exit 49, right? Like that's a
Oh,
good,
of course, yeah, give it.
gonna
Real
get a
estate
good return.
agents everywhere has a billboard.
Yeah, real estate agent. Well, real estate's one that I probably wouldn't necessarily agree with, because there are better ways to build a brand. I think staffing definitely is one because, people who are driving by on the highway, who are unemployed, they still got to drive places. They're going to see it and that'll probably elicit a reaction in them. So that's
Okay.
probably a good place. That's probably a good marketing tactic for people.
Okay,
But-
another one.
But social media, I mean, on top of that, like
Yes.
I know people who have built large YouTube channels in the staffing industry or in the in the job space. So
Mhm.
it's absolutely there's the potential is high.
Is there other platforms? Because I tell this all the time when I talk to people is like, LinkedIn's great. Is there other platforms besides YouTube? What do you recommend? Is there hot ones right now that, Facebook? I mean, what else is out there?
TikTok. Yeah.
TikTok is, see, I tell
TikTok is
everybody
the-
that.
Yeah, TikTok is a beast. And it's very easy to get views on your content.
And please tell me it's just not dancing. It's education. It's everything. Can you
Yeah,
explain that?
actually-
Because everybody in my industry thinks it's more dancing. We're still not in a TikTok era for staffing. And I really want somebody like you tell them what it's about, man.
Yeah, no. So TikTok's algorithm is going to look like dancing until you use it enough to train it what you want to see. And so like for the first couple of days, I saw more dancing on my algorithm. Now all I see are business things. I see, it's mostly like business things or influencers making fun of influencers because I like that content. But what's cool about TikTok is the tide has shifted a little bit, and it's easier to get views on a piece of content that is very raw. So you can just press record and talk for 3 minutes about a topic you're passionate about. And as long as you have a good hook, grab their attention quickly, and you can tell them a story and carry on a conversation, people will watch that content. The other thing that's cool about TikTok is it's very, very responsive to trends. And so if there's anything that's trending in the news and you have a hot take on it, you can go viral almost instantly. I actually gave one of my buddies I sent him a TikTok that was talking about an influencer who got kicked out of she was embarrassed at a restaurant, and she made a TikTok about the restaurant, and then the restaurant received like 5,000 one-star reviews because the TikTok person was mad at her or mad at the restaurant. And he's in reputation management. He helps people get better reviews, and he made a response to that and got like 5 million views on it. And
Wow.
his highest viewed video before that was like 600 views. So you can go viral instantly on TikTok, instantly with the right topic. The easiest way to get views is with TikTok.
There it is, my peeps out there. TikTok. Okay, time length. 30 seconds, 2 minutes. Can you just, before we wrap it up, like what do you recommend for chunks of information like that for content?
What do you mean?
Just like how long should a video be if you're trying to grab attention?
Yeah. So, man, TikTok is really pushing longer stuff. So if you can hold their attention, you can go long. You can go a few minutes. My goal is to wrap everything in under a minute, because I know that any longer than that, then I'm going to start to see this like diminishing return or this diminishing growth. but I have a couple of videos that are out there that are a few minutes that have, that have done decently well. So I think that I get asked this question all the time with YouTube and in regards to YouTube. And my answer is always, speak for as long as you can hold their attention and look at your analytics. You won't know that until you try. And so it's all about kind of like testing and then looking at analytics and then iterating further based off of what the data is telling you.
Good stuff, brother. Okay, man, before we get out of here, man, let's give a ping here. Here we go. AI marketing world, man. It's coming up, buddies. So tell you what, if you guys have a chance, check it out. The link will be in the bottom there. I will be there. Scott's going to be there as the CEO and everybody else. I mean, we're going to have a great time. Can you just elaborate a little bit about AI marketing world? What's going to go on? Because I mean, I've seen it. There's so many keynote speakers and everything. If you don't go to this, you're missing out. Am I right?
Yeah. So we are building the best, most exciting, entertaining AI conference in the entire world. This is year one, and it's going to be amazing. We've got robots. We've got the best keynote speakers in the space talking about marketing, talking about artificial intelligence. We've got VIP events. We've got a great vendor area. Yeah, you don't want to miss it. It's going to be awesome. We got a comedian coming to our VIP dinner to give.
Oh, nice.
To give a custom set for the AI marketing world audience, and it's gonna be stellar, man. I'm super stoked. 2 weeks from today.
Woo. 2 weeks from today. Look out. Digital marketing, AI, everything like that. And you know what? At the end of the day, like, it doesn't matter what sector you're in, Scott, for this. You could be in staffing, you could be in real estate. I mean, marketing's across the board. Y'all need it.
Yeah. Yep. Everybody needs it because it's going to take over the entire world, whether you like it or not.
I love it. All right, man, we're getting out of here. Final thoughts, man. Anything else you want to give anybody out there, man?
Just, if you've been waiting or hesitant and you don't know where to start, just taking action, even a little piece of action, to try one of these tools and see how it works for you. My advice is, like, if you don't try, you'll never know what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong. So try, fail, pick yourself back up, try, fail, and then you're eventually going to fail so much that you win.
There it is, man. Well, hey, Scott, you've been so busy, man, but hey, thank you for taking so much, it's a little bit of time out, man, sharing some good stuff with me here on AI Live. I can't wait to see you in person, man. And I hope we get some takeaways from this, man. But hey, thank you again, buddy.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate you.
Everybody out there, remember, AI is not here to hurt you. Jump on the AI wave right now. We'll see you soon. Take care.